honestly, we don't even know what to believe from this. Our military, the soldiers in the Nigerian army, a senior military officer said that army recovers bodies of 4 soldiers allegedly killed by IP0ß in Olu. How? I don't know, because according to what we heard from the governor of Imo State, he said nobody died, both from the people and from the army, that nobody died. I don't know which one they are referring to, or he was referring to whether Eastern Security Network or IPOB. They are mixing the whole thing up. Well, let's hear what the senior army officer said. The Nigerian army had on Monday confirmed carrying out raids and airstrikes in Olu, saying 20 members of IPOB members were arrested, 16 males and 4 females. And yes, it's the same Olu, the incident that happened when the governor was bragging that he was the one that invited the Nigerian army, and he said no life was lost, according to what he said. So now army is coming out again to tell us that 4 bodies were recovered based on what the 2 of them are saying. The army is saying they are recovering 4 bodies concerning the operation they went on for, and the governor came out and said no life was lost. So do you understand the game that is being played there? Well, the Nigerian army has recovered the corpses of 4 soldiers allegedly killed by members of the pro-Biafra group, Indigenous People of Biafra, in Olu, Imo State. And also, the troops in a joint operation involving the Army, Air Force and the police sustained a raid operation in the Axis after the killing of the soldiers. The IPOB members were allegedly to have ambushed and killed the soldiers who were escorting a top military officer. The officer, a brigadier general, and his team were on inspection on the civil military projects at Nkwere. These people can lie. The IPOB members were said to have also taken away weapons and a vehicle belonging to the troops. This is just so unfortunate. The Nigerian army had on Monday confirmed carrying out raids and airstrike in Olu, saying 20 members of IPOB were arrested, 16 males and 4 females. Deputy Director of the Army Public Relations, Colonel Aliyu Yusuf, said on Thursday, 7 January 2021, following incessant robbery and killings of civilians and security operatives by suspected IPOB militia within Olu Senatorial Zone, troops of 34 Brigade were deployed in Olu and its environs to commence effective patrol and dominance of the general area to forestall the activities of IPOB. Which activities IPOB involved in? I don't understand. This is just an orchestration. They want to turn southeast. They want to turn it the way they always to north, whether northeast or northwest. This is exactly what happens there. How can they ambush you based on what? The Eastern Security that we know, they are in the bush. IPOB, I don't know where you are getting them from, that they not ambush you just like a Boko Haram. They are just trying to put or bring up stories. That is just the way I see this whole thing, because this is an orchestration. Well, and say an SUV Lexus 330 with registration number Lagos KRD 320 EY was intercepted with 5 occupants suspected to be members of IPOB. On sighting our troops, 4 of the occupants absconded. However, one Mr. Freedom Udochukwu Onwachukwu was arrested and handed over to the police for further interrogation. On Friday, 22nd January 2021, troops of 34 Brigade in conjunction with the Imo State Police Command carried out raids in Okporo, Ezenta and Akasa axis of Olu local government area to recover the corpse of a police officer killed by members of IPOB. During the operation, 1 IPOB member was killed and 1 Jeep vehicle SUV was recovered. Various IPOB training camps were discovered and destroyed. On Monday, 25th January 2021, our troops were ambushed at Banana Junction, Olu local government area by members of the IPOB while escorting Army headquarters team led by Director Civil Affairs Brigadier General Ç⁰ l'ＤŽ, who came to inspect Nigeria Army Civil Military Cooperation projects at Nkwere. IPOB militia attacked our troops, and during the encounter, 4 escort soldiers were killed and 4 AK-47s got missing. Our Hilux vehicle was recovered in a similar development on Wednesday, 17 February 2021. Based on accurate intelligence reports, a raid operation was conducted in the forest close to Lulu village in Iyala General Area of Anambra State by combined troops of the Nigeria Army, Nigeria Air Force, and the Nigeria Police. The operation commenced with airstrike at about 17:50 in February 21st from a M134 combat helicopter, confirmation of the IPOB camp hideout, while ground troops engaged the escaping IPOB criminals. Thereafter, troops exploited further into the IPOB camp. The militiamen were suspected to have escaped with their dead and shot members with varying degrees of injury, taking advantage of the poor visibility during the preceding operation. The question is that most of the incidents that usually happen in the north with the Boko Haram and this Nigerian Army, it is the journalists that always come to tell what actually happened. I have never heard most times the Nigerian Army coming to tell us the story, but now they are the ones telling us the story. They are the ones now, because it is an army officer who is coming out now to tell the story of what actually happened. Now you are beginning to call them militia. They are just looking for ways to just tag them the same way. That is just exactly what you are doing. But I have never seen with with the manner, at least the manner at which people are even talking about this Fulani Esme, especially in all those forests. You guys have not gone there any day. You have not gone there. Innocent citizens, civilians have been crying. You have not gone there any day. But now that the Eastern Security now came out, that is where you now know that you want to go inside it to go and look for what? The people in that area are not complaining about IPOB. They are not complaining about Eastern Security Network. Say, then what is your problem? They are not complaining about it, but the areas where people are complaining, even the Eastern region that people have been complaining about Esme, you have not gone there. We know a lot of forests now that people are talking about every now and then. They have not gone there. And you expect people to believe you with all of this story that you are bringing. You have not gone there. And meanwhile, the governor said nobody died. And you are coming out today. You say you have recovered 4 bodies. You just recovered it. Just which day you just recovered it. This is their story. It's something else. They are trying so hard. Of course, you have already labeled them this, and I don't know what else you want to label them with. The name you want to call them is so pathetic. So guys, let's hear your opinion on this.